Welcome back to Thai Kicks for another video. This week we're going to follow up a little bit on this. This is the Under Armour Sportsmask. I did a review of, or should I say really a first impressions overview of, a couple of weeks ago. The Under Armour Sportsmask has been one of the most interesting videos in terms of comments that I've ever done. So in this video, before I do a full rundown review coming really soon, I wanted to answer some seriously important questions about this mask. This video is going to be the top questions asked about the Under Armour Sportsmask.
For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record.
So number one is sizing. When I did the video originally, I didn't explain that when it came to purchase, this mask sells out fast, or did at the time. So because of that, I picked up two sizes and hoped that they would actually fit me. I didn't really think about measuring. I didn't look for the measurement guides. I just quickly picked up a medium to large, large to extra large on the hope that I covered both sides. And in the video, I did put on the large to extra large because I thought that was probably the better option for me, and if it was too big I could go for that size down. I did end up sticking with the large extra large because it did fit me okay, but here's some facts that you need to know about this mask. This mask here doesn't fit like a regular mask. So take out the surgical masks, take out some of the neoprene masks, and think about it from a sports perspective. This mask has got to allow you to breathe. It's got to allow moisture to wick away from your face when it becomes condensation that comes out of your mouth. Droplets are supposed to be also a little bit harder to spread. Now, there aren't many masks that will truly protect you from viruses, bacteria, those types of things that are coming from other places outside of basically your own space. But what it can do is it can limit and mitigate the amount of spread out from you personally. So realistically, it's more of a politeness thing and obviously a help to slowly reduce spread, and hope that more people who wear masks are also reducing it as well. It's your personal opinion on whether you want to do it, but that's why I choose to wear a mask and why I've been doing these mask reviews for a little while now. Sizing wise, I did a sizing guide and I did it based off the Under Armour website, and a lot of people have claimed it's not really that accurate. One of the main things you've got to understand with this particular mask is that it is going to fit very differently because it has to give you room to breathe in a fitness environment, in a gym environment. So one of the things it doesn't do is it doesn't touch your lips. It also has quite a solid structured exterior around this mask, and the reason being is that it's there to kind of sort of fit over your face as opposed to on it. So there's another thing that people may find weird after wearing a normal mask and may feel like it's too big. One of the biggest things I've heard people say is that the ear loops on these are too stretchy. They're just too stretchy, and because of that reason it's hanging off their face. Now that could be something that is a problem. Now you could tie them and make them a little bit tighter, but really for the cost you hope that it would fit you perfectly. I've been really lucky that this has fitted me perfectly, and I do apologise to anyone who saw the sizing guide, followed that sizing guide, and it didn't fit you. Unfortunately, masks are a difficult thing to review. I can't really turn around and say try one on first before you buy, just in case it doesn't fit you. It's a very difficult thing. So I do apologise if anyone bought anything from my sizing guide from Under Armour, but I did just go with manufacturer's guides. Number two, does this mask work with glasses? Now, that was a big problem for me before I bought this, especially when I used the Adidas mask. It was very, very difficult to really wear glasses and them not fog up. The one thing that's great about the Under Armour mask is that it has got a very broad wire structure that runs all the way through the top of this mask. So the easiest thing for me to do is to just put it on with my glasses and fit it around my bridge of my nose and cheeks and show you. So it's very important to make sure you mold this right around your cheeks and you position your glasses a little bit forward, because if you push them right to the back of your face, guaranteed they're going to fog up. But I'm breathing pretty normally. I'm not doing anything too excessive, too hard. But say for instance I was running and I was doing more fitness related stuff, then I'd probably be breathing a lot harder. So let's give that a go. Now that is me trying my hardest to try and get these to fog up. Now there's a little bit of fogging going on, and also take into consideration I'm outside and it's a little bit cooler in the air than obviously what I'm breathing. So I'm getting a little bit of fog up in this eye, but overall it doesn't fog up anywhere near as much as a traditional mask does. So I'm kind of happy with it. It's not totally fog free, but it's pretty damn good for what you would want it to do, which is to be able to see. Another big question about this particular mask is its build quality, and some people have been very disappointed, some people have been very happy with it. Personally, I think it's far better than most of the masks that I've seen out there, but you should expect that for its price. I think some people overestimate the quality in a mask and what you're supposed to have in terms of quality over price. And I think that realistically at $26.99 or $30 US, you're going to get a pretty premium product. I think it's pretty good, but I'm not going to turn around and say that everything that costs a lot of money is always going to be the top quality. Obviously my channel is very sneaker centric and I spend a lot of money on shoes, and sometimes the quality control is abysmal. So actually, when I'm moving to a different type of product, I can evaluate it from a different standpoint, but still apply the same rules. And from the Adidas mask as a comparison, the Aeropec, surgical masks, or any other neoprene masks, there are a lot of cheap masks out there and you kind of get what you pay for. With this, I think it is probably a little bit too expensive. If I was say gonna spend maybe £20 or about $25, I think that would probably have been spot on. When it comes to washing, that is a major thing. And I think when it comes to this mask, it does say in its instructions to hand wash this. It doesn't even talk about washing at an excessively high heat. But what I've been doing is I've been wearing it maybe a couple of days, and maybe not for long periods of time as well, and then hand washing it in as hot a water as I can kind of physically put my hands into, and hand wash it with a type of detergent. It's been very good at coming up very clean and smells fresh, and hopefully washing it for a decent amount of time takes any of those potential droplets that I've either got on the exterior or the interior, and I give it a good rinse as well at the end away. So that is one thing I can say about washing this mask, is that you really probably shouldn't put it in the washing machine. They don't recommend you do that, and definitely wouldn't recommend putting it into a tumble dryer. I would definitely say to air dry it or maybe even radiator dry it. But other than that, it is very much in the manufacturer's instructions to hand wash this mask. So that is the top questions asked of me in the comment section of my Under Armour first impressions. Hopefully that gives you an opportunity to make your mind up what you're going to do and whether you're going to buy it. To everyone that's purchased off the back of the video and really enjoyed it, I'm really glad that I've been able to help you. And if you did buy it and it really wasn't for you, then hopefully you've managed to find a good alternative. Just be mindful, there aren't any masks other than select fine particle and biohazard masks that are going to give you protection, and nothing is 100%. Most masks are there just as a way to give you a barrier from what you're expelling more than what's coming at you. So realistically, it is really a mitigator, a preventative, but it's not 100%, and I will never claim it will be. If you did enjoy this video and it did help you, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. But I will have some sneaker reviews coming up, some really good ones as well. And with that being said, I'll see you again for another one.